American justice has finally prevailed. Justice has finally prevailed, and the innocent will walk. This show trial was all bullshit, and the innocence of this child has been proven. They really did try and ruin this fucking person's life who did absolutely nothing wrong. Kyle Rittensneed, Kyle Rittenhouse is a defender of American democracy. He fought against tyrants who want nothing more than to destroy everything bright and beautiful. No, said Kyle, no. You don't get to do that. You don't get to just walk around and destroy shit because you're fucking angry. Kyle stood up for what's right, and that's why he's innocent. Those fucking pedophiles, those people who tried to kill him, they should be charged. Why does he get to fucking walk? He should be charged. It still is a miscarriage of justice that man be allowed to walk free. And Kyle be put through all this shit. They only did this. They only fucking did this, to scare people. To scare people from defending what's rightfully theirs. They had no right to be out there and do what they did. They are fucking criminals. They are terrorists. Kyle was merely a law-abiding citizen, and the fact that they're saying, well, he can't be there, well, that's too fucking bad. That's too fucking bad, because Kyle was innocent, and he is a fucking American hero. We will remember what he's done, because he has been acquitted. Yeah, look at the face of this hardened killer.
The jury and hearken to its verdicts.
The first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum. We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Not guilty for killing the pedophile that was trying to sexually molest him. This is so fucking bullshit. Like, every single second of what happened in that night to Kyle has been dissected and fucking analyzed. Like, blurry fucking footage where, like, you can't even fucking tell, like, what you're looking at. All that's being picked apart. But oh no, these fucking pedophiles, this really pisses me off. Like, these Antifa fucking losers are allowed to, like, do whatever they want and face no fucking consequences. But again, like, everything Kyle does is fucking criticized. And again, they're only doing this to scare the shit out of people from preventing them from standing up to these communists. That's what they want. They want it to be, like, so not worth it to defend yourself like this. It's fucked up, but let's keep going.
As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis, we, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty. As to the third count of the information, unknown male, we, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Kyle.
As to the fourth count of the information, Anthony Huber, we, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Wow, who knew? Who knew that attacking someone who has a fucking gun with a skateboard trying to knock him out, would be justified as self-defense? Like, the jury, the fucking people against Kyle were seriously arguing that he should have just let those people beat the shit out of him. Why? Well, because they're Antifa super soldiers, bro. They're on the right side of history. And, that's all they fucking care about. That's all they care about. Like, the Rosenbaum guy and the fucking skateboard guy, their life meant absolutely nothing to them. They were willing to charge into this fucking, Nazi, neo-Nazi Kyle Rittenhouse, the fucking, Lalus Los Extensia child. They were willing to kill themselves because now they'll be put in the history book as Antifa super soldiers, and they will forever be remembered as people who fought on the right side of history. No, I'm not a pedophile or a domestic abuser or a date rapist. I'm an Antifa super soldier who tried to stop this child. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. Their lives mean nothing to them. So the fact that they're dead really is what they wanted, because now they'll be martyred as heroes forever. And what they did in this current life doesn't matter. Because you can't speak ill of the dead, especially people who sacrifice themselves like this.
As to the fifth count of the
Yeah, look at his fucking face. Just look at this.
information, Gage Gross.
Like, holy shit. Does that look like a fucking killer? Does that look like someone who really wanted to murder those fucking people? Or does this look like a child who just stood up for the right thing? He did the right thing, preventing those fucking people, those terrorists, from terrorizing the city. Because that's all they were there for. That's all the summer of George Floyd has been about, is terrorizing white people. And all these trials, all they're about is, like, to deter people from standing up for themselves. No, if you try and destroy someone's property like that, I think you fucking deserve to die. I think what Kyle did was fucking admirable. And if I was the Prime Minister of Canada, I'd give him a Victoria Cross. I would. He fucking does. Even though he's not Canadian, he fucking deserves it. He fucking deserves it, because this is gonna follow him forever. And he knew that, but he was willing to make that sacrifice.
Courts, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Yeah, and he faints. He faints because he really thought his fucking life was over. He really thought his life was over because he stood up for himself like that. And he's gonna have to deal with this for fucking ever. Because the media, nobody fucking knows, man. Like, they just fucking lied about everything. They besmirched this guy. They held up the pedophiles and the fucking people who attacked him as heroes. And they did everything. They did everything to just besmirch him. No one will actually watch that video. They'll just know him as a fucking Nazi terrorist from now, for the rest of his life. So I think Kyle, really, his next move should be to sue all these fucking news media companies. Yeah, because, everyone thinks it's a miscarriage of justice that he's walking, but it's not. Because if you actually watch the video, it vindicates him completely. It's again, the Jewish tricks, they don't work in fucking court because it has to be impartial, but it's not going to stop the media from painting him as a fucking terrorist. And again, that's what they want. It's they couldn't win in court. So now it's okay, well, because we have control of the media, we can just win in the court of public opinion because we can just say whatever the fuck we want about you. No one's gonna watch that video because, oh god, I don't want to watch anyone fucking die. I don't want to watch a pedophile get his fucking head blown off. Well, guess what? I fucking did watch that video. And I knew from Jump Street that he was completely innocent. Fuck, man. You just don't get to fucking treat people like that and expect to fucking walk away unscathed. Wow, it was crazy, man. These fucking people, these people who hate Rittenhouse, they really just, they really just fucking want, people who stand up for themselves to die. So it really doesn't matter how justified he was, because, again, he's killing people on the right side of history. So that's not a good thing. Well, fuck, man. This is crazy. I don't think it's worth it to go out to these protests. I think even Kyle regrets what he did, but he still did the right thing. And people will stand up for him. He can now start his own political talk show radio and just grift donations off of boomers. And that's what he should do. Rittenhouse deserves it. He does deserve it. He's braver than me. He's braver than any of us. Respect, Kyle. Respect.